It's a cold, timid night on Christmas Eve in suburban Connecticut, and this old man on the job thinks he's gonna have a fun night with a 13-year-old boy. But in a few minutes, our special guest, Santa Claus, who goes by the screen name Sees You While You're Sleeping, will find out that this tree will likely be the last one he ever puts a gift under. Mr. Claus here is the latest monster that we've caught in our all-new investigative segment, Hansen vs. Predator. We're teamed up with the online predator watchdog group Tetrad Core. They post profiles on apps like Whisper using innocuous pictures of underage girls and boys. We're protecting their identities. Santa, on the night of his trip around the world, contacted one of our decoys who was pretending to be a 13-year-old boy waiting for Santa himself to deliver his gifts.
Now, in the case of Santa Claus and the supposed 13-year-old boy, James, it's all a matter of power. Santa is clearly an authority, role model figure to James, and he's using that to his advantage to spend some time with, and by the looks of things in the online chat, do some more things as well with a 13-year-old underage boy.
How we doing tonight?
Ho, 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 ho.
Why don't you have a seat right over there?
Well, of course, yeah, of course.
So, what are you doing here tonight?
Oh, just delivering presents.
Delivering presents.
Oh, making a living.
To whom exactly are you delivering presents to?
Let's see, I believe the young man's name was, James. Yeah, James.
Yes, and how old is James?
18.
18.
At least that's what he said in the letter.
He wrote you a letter.
Well, I get a bunch of them around this time of year. It is Christmas Eve. I'm on the job.
I see. Well, Nick, I should add actually that I have the chat logs right here.
Oh, the chat logs. Yes, of course. Well, technology allows for a little more than snail mail these days, so I wouldn't doubt it.
So, do you want to go ahead and change your story? Sees you while you're sleeping? On the messaging app Whisper, the very first thing that you said to James was, "Hey, James, I'd like to show you my huge sack."
You don't have to read any more of
Then
that.
you sent this image and said, "Want to know what's inside the box? I'll give you a hint. It's my holly jolly blank."
I sent... Oh, boy.
James did not answer to that message, and then 3 hours later you said, "I'd like to put us both on the naughty list." And then again, Santa, 8 minutes later, you went on to say, "I'd like to and then Okay, yes, I understand, yes. Santa, what percent of the world's children do you see every Christmas?
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to make of all this, Santa? You've sent hundreds and hundreds of text messages that are sexually explicit and images, and you deliver presents to the children of the world every Christmas, Santa. How do you think the kids' parents would feel if they found out about this?
They'd probably be pretty pissed.
Well, can you blame them for feeling that way?
No, I can't.
Santa, I'm going to ask you this. Are you married?
Yes.
And what's she going to think about all this?
Well, she won't be very merry. Sorry.
Well, Santa, there is one more thing that you should know, and that is that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on computer predators. So if there's anything that you'd like to say before you go, we'd love to hear it. Santa, is there anything you'd like to say?
Actually, there is something I'd like to say. That is that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and I'm doing a story on Chris Hansen on Dateline NBC Imposter Computer Predators. And if there's anything you'd like to say, I'd love to hear it.
What? Yeah, this ending's not going to work.